Hey everyone, my name is David and I am this month's feature collector. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you a little bit about myself and my collection and then give you a little tour. One of the first questions is, how did you get into statue collecting? Well, primarily I'm a comic book collector, and so I took up a few out you'll see for this little tour. But I don't really like displaying them outward, so I first started with a small little Batman bust because I'm primarily a Batman collector. And from there, I found the Kotobukiya 1/6, and then one day I actually went to my friend's house, and then he had just gotten the Deadpool premium format, and when I saw that thing, it blew my mind, and I was like, oh, this is something, I would love to get into. So fast forward, I think a little bit, I think it was around the holiday season, I had told my wife about it, and then she gave me the first Batman premium format as a Christmas gift, and that's what kind of kick-started it all into now what you're going to see in here in a little bit. Was there certain properties? So yeah, primarily my comic books was Batman. Well, I've collected everything in the past, but over the last couple of years I really sold a bunch, then kind of narrowed it and liquidated some to kind of fund other purchases, some into statues and some just so house upgrades and stuff. But I'm primarily a Batman collector. I have other books for other certain characters that I like their first appearances, so I kept all of those. But then I have some statues dedicated to those characters, as you'll see here in a little bit. But primarily Batman. And what I love about Batman is there's so many different forms of medium for this character. Like they have the comic books, but those gets expensive collecting, but they have the trades, the movies, video games. So he's a character that you can get in a lot of different forms. And a lot of those forms are great. So you have like the individual one-shot stories, the movies, or the Arkham Knight video game, which is very fun. What is the favorite statue you own? So I really actually like I don't know if I think you can see it from here, I haven't checked, but the premium format and the busts, I think they really go well together, paired together. I like the Batman Noel, Thanos on Throne, I have that, it's right behind you, you'll see that in a little bit, that's a great piece. I like the character, so I think any kind of piece, even the Doom premium format, not really highly loved, but I love Doom. I'm not going to drop a bunch on Doom on Throne, but if they ever made a new one, I probably would get it. If you could own any piece regardless of cost, what would it be? Oh shit, maybe a Legendary Doom. It's kind of big, but I think that's a great piece. I'm just looking forward to new Batmans, those are all in order. None of the super grails really catch my eye, because like I said, now I kind of put my old statue collection into these characters. But I guess the Iron Studios is pretty expensive, the new one. I'm on the wait list, we'll see if that converts. That'd be cool if it does. I won't be heartbroken if it doesn't. If you have a company create your dream statue, that would be for hopefully Sideshow actually does this, and I have a feeling at some point they will in my collecting life. Finish out the Batman family. I want to see Dick Grayson, Nightwing. I want to see Red Hood, Damian, Tim Drake. They have Batwoman, Batgirl. I don't want to get those characters until I see those other ones. And then the rest of the rogues, the rogue gallery. I want to see Riddler, Scarecrow. So that's like a lot of pieces, but I just want to see them finish out that one. That'd be awesome. So I think that's the last question. So we're gonna go ahead and start this tour off now. So I use this little tripod because I kept moving it. So here's actually some old pieces. The little Koto lineup, I like those ones. Some trades. These are just Batman trades because I think he has some of the best just kind of one-shot stories. Like you see the Noel, the Joker, Azarella's, Punisher. He's my second favorite hero. Thanos. I like my heroes underpowered and my villain superpowered. So it's a spot for Magneto. I have a lot more of the movies on just on my Apple iTunes account, but Like I said, that's one of my example of all the different media forms that he's available in. The Telltale games, I think they're $20 a pop, and they're pretty fun. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do some statues now. So here are some cinema ones. You got 66, The Dark Knight, Batfleck, the Neo PF, Gold PF, the Bust. That's the combo of them together I like. Got some moving on some 1/3s, The Dark Knight Returns, Noel, and the Arkham Knight. Nice one. So here's some of the rogues we got. Deathstroke, Ivy, got the Sirens. A substitute, Penguin, and that guy, I actually like it a lot. If they never make a Penguin, I guess I won't be too upset because at least they have that. The Bane. Here's some of my big Batman books. So that's 4. That's the first Gotham, first Riddler, first Two-Face. Got some sketches. I don't have the first Joker, Catwoman, but I have the second in Batman too. Their second appearances. First Penguin, first Scarecrow. And then here in this file cabinet is my actual comic book collection. So with Batman Volume 1, I'm actually about like 84%. So that's all Batman titles. And that's like that I still do, my monthly or bi-weekly pools. I think I could still do it bi-weekly. So those first are all the Batman, Detective. I have Golden Age stashed in the workers. They're kind of big and don't fit. Alright, well, that's everything. So thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed my small tour. Thank you, Batman Statue Collector, and I'll see you in the Batcave. Thank you.